Welcome to this UGRs Re-Energiser on UGRs and meetings. Meetings are a great context in which to identify the real UGRs in a team. Here are some of the things I'd like to focus on if I was sitting in on meetings in an organisation. Who speaks most? Is the meeting dominated by a small number of people, or do people feel free to contribute? How are different points of view treated? Are they scoffed at, or are they welcomed? How acceptable is it for someone to start a side discussion when someone else is speaking? Is this behaviour openly challenged, or is it accepted? What is said immediately after the meeting? When the meeting is finished, do individuals go to their work area, or do people gather in groups to discuss the meeting? And what are people talking about? What are people's eyes saying during the meeting? Do people make eye contact with the person who is speaking, or are their eyes elsewhere? What do people's eyes say? Is there a glazed look? Do people roll their eyes on occasions? These are all indicators of the extent to which people are engaged in meetings, as well as the degree of openness and honesty within a team. If there are power plays, internal politics, and levels of distrust in teams, then the impact can be huge in many respects. So what part can UGRs play in meetings? In my view, plenty. If people in the team know about UGRs, then an agenda item can be committed to a discussion around the sorts of issues I've just talked about. People can be encouraged to give feedback on how the team performs against each of these issues. Of course, if meetings have been dogged by internal politics and game playing, this would be a very sensitive agenda item, so this wouldn't be your first strategy. If your meetings are strongly affected by negative UGRs, you might need to work first with individual teams or with individuals. These discussions could focus on identifying two things: what needs to happen for them to be more open and honest in meetings, and what would they be prepared to give in order for the meetings to be more productive. Of course, another question that must be considered is whether or not all meetings need to happen. In some cases, meetings are run because that's what we've always done. At meetings you attend in the next 2 weeks, consider the dynamics of the meetings. Do you think people feel free to be themselves and to offer their viewpoint? If not, why not? Put UGRs onto the agenda of one or more meetings. Discuss with the group what UGRs they think might be influencing people at the meeting. Consider whether all the meetings you attend are actually needed. In the next edition, we'll be looking at calling inappropriate behaviour. That's all for this edition. In the meantime, hope all your UGRs are positive. Bye for now.